everyone, this is Intuitive Edge. Welcome to my channel. This is where we take an intuitive look at what's going on in our world. So I want to take a look at the CV-19 and take a look at some of the treatments that are being offered. There is a new drug that is being approved for clinical trials, and I wanted to take a look at the efficacy of the drug. And so I wanted to take an intuitive look at this as well and compare it to other therapies and see which therapy is better. Now, something that I did before when I looked into the hydrochloroquine sulfate therapy is I took a look at kind of what it did and intuitively to see how that drug responds in the body. What is its target? What is its aim? What does it do? And I did the same for this remdesivir just a little bit ago. So I want to tell you what I found out. And so I wrote some notes here. So I'll read you what I've got. And then I did do a tarot spread on it. And I'll go over what the cards had to say about one versus the other. Okay. So now we'll start with the remdesivir. Now, just so you know, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I don't practice medicine, so this is all just intuitive information, okay? It's just when I looked at it, this is what I got, okay? So I get that the drug remdesivir works by triggering an immune response in the body. I saw like inside the lungs that it goes in and helps the lungs be more impervious to attack from like the virus, okay? It I almost saw like a coating of some kind, or like the body is triggered with this immune response, and so it like coats, like coating the lining of the lungs or the mucosa, and so the virus wouldn't have a chance to, like, wouldn't have a home, it wouldn't be able to attach, it wouldn't be able to attack. And so the body can then more easily kind of get rid of it. Again, this is kind of a crude layman's interpretation of what I was seeing intuitively. But that's kind of the gist of what I saw of how this new drug works in the body. I saw it actually stabilizing the mucosal membranes, almost like a force field, kind of like helping it to just like be a buffer between it and the virus. Okay. Now, on the other hand, the hydrochloroquine sulfate works differently. It actually is lethal to the virus. So it targets the virus. I actually saw when I looked at it previously a week or two ago, I actually saw like those pictures of the virus. Everybody's seen these little cartoon images of the little dot with all the little things sticking out. So I looked at that and it was like, I saw it like turning gray and kind of shriveling up when it would come into contact with the hydrochloroquine. Okay. It would just like shrivel up and die. So I thought that was interesting. It's like two different ways of targeting this virus. The remdesivir being working with the body to create an immune response, kind of stimulating about a reaction that causes then a production of that extra mucosa. Again, I'm just telling you what I saw. So anyway, that's what I saw, the difference between the two and how they work. So I thought, okay, one targets the virus, one helps the body's immune response. So which is better? What's a better therapy? So I laid out, I spent some time kind of thinking about this on what's the best way to lay the cards out. So I laid out 3 cards for the remdesivir and 3 cards for the hydrochloroquine. And then also with the hydrochloroquine therapy, they are using azithromycin and high doses of vitamin C. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to compare drug to drug or treatment to treatment. So, because I'm kind of looking at the drugs So anyway, so I did lay out one card for the treatment itself with the hydrochloroquine therapy, with the azithromycin, with the high dose vitamin C, and see what the cards had to say about that. And then kind of the overall. So I'll show you what I've got. Okay, so for remdesivir, I have a 10 of Swords, card of Endings, and the Page of Swords, which can be kind of a messenger of caution, and the 5 of Pentacles, which is kind of a don't take a risk, kind of risky, a little risky. I know they're doing clinical trials on this new drug, and I'm wondering if there may be some risk associated with this drug, as with a lot of allopathic medicine. Now, for hydrochloroquine therapy, I have the 9 of Pentacles, 9. We've got the King of Wands, and the 7. This came in reversed. Now it's interesting. The 9 of Pentacles is a card of, basically it's a nice card. It can mean success, accomplishment. Your King of Wands, kings are always good. They're about mastery, success again. Now it does have this 7 reversed. This card is a card of the overcomer, and I'm wondering if that could pose some challenges with overcoming something. But the other 2 cards are pretty positive, more so than the other one. Now, kind of overall, underneath, I did this card. This is the 4 of Wands, and when I laid out this spread, I put it right in the middle. And so the king is kind of looking right back on that card of happiness, family, home, joy, love. It's a nice, happy card. The feeling I get from these cards is that the hydrochloroquine treatment is probably a little bit more effective. I've got the success card with, well, success being in the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Those are both successful type of feelings. The other remdesivir has that 10 of Swords, which is something coming to an end, but also that kind of that caution with that Page of Swords, and then the risk. So there may be a little more risk, maybe more side effects associated with the remdesivir than there would be with the hydrochloroquine therapy. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, if I was weighing my options, the based on the readings that I've done so far, I would tend to go with the latter, with the hydrochloroquine therapy. And again, they use azithromycin and high doses of vitamin C. And so I think that combination probably is really good. At least that's what it seems to me. So that's just based on my intuition, what I see with the cards. So anyway, I hope you found this interesting. Let's see, I think I will show you these cards and we'll call it good, and I'll catch you next time. This has been Intuitive Edge. Bye for now.